Hey guys, thanks so much for hopping on. My name's Acacia and I'm one of the coaches on this team. This is
Alyssa, hi, nice to meet you.
And I'm Haley. Welcome.
okay, so we're going to go ahead and jump over to the PowerPoint and we're going to get started with all the information.
Let me get that going. All right, can you see it?
I can see it.
All right.
Okay. All right, guys, so you're here watching this recording because you're wanting to know more about Beachbody coaching. And we're super excited that you're here and we're super excited that you want to learn more. So we're going to tell you all about our journeys and just the little bits and pieces of coaching. Okay, so a little bit about us. Like I said, we introduced ourselves. We are three mamas on a mission to help people live healthy, fulfilling lives. So all of our journeys and all of our stories are very different, but we all have the same mission, and that is to pass along our passion and fulfill a purpose greater than ourselves. So we've all worked outside of the home prior to having children, but we decided that we wanted more time with our littles. So I'm not sure why you're here, but it might be something to do with wanting more freedom in your life and more flexibility, and that was a big part for all of us. So our whys and our stories are all a bit different, but coaching has been life-changing experience for all of us. So whoever invited you here, I would really suggest that you go and talk to them about their why or watch their why story, or you can watch one of ours and learn just a little bit more about, what coaching has done for us and how it's changed our lives. Okay, so let me tell you just a little bit about Beachbody. And I know all three of us were really picky when we decided to start working from home and figure out what was going to be the best avenue for us. So for me, I don't sell. I don't think any of us sell. We're not salesy people, and we don't want that icky feeling that comes with selling. So when we started learning about Beachbody, one of the things that we all loved was just the integrity of the company. So the company's mission statement is help people achieve their goals and enjoy a healthy, fulfilling life. And I think that really resonates with all of us, is to help people, live a healthier lifestyle. And that's what the company is all about. And, it is an MLM company, but I would say that our CEO, Carl Daigler, talks a lot about how it's really a PHP company, a people helping people company. And that's really what we're all about, is not about a dollar or a sale, but really helping people change their lives through health and fitness and proper nutrition. So a little bit about Beachbody. We're the leading provider of fitness and nutrition and weight loss programs. They have over 20 million customers. They have over 350,000 coaches. Now, not all of those coaches are actively working the business, but they do have a lot of coaches. They were founded in 1998, so they've been around quite a while, but yet they're still a new company, and they're still very innovative and always producing more programs and things that are going to fit the needs of their current customers, or what we call challengers. And they award over 10 million to Beachbody Challenge winners since the contest inception. So that's just a little bit about Beachbody and the company. Okay, so a big chunk of what we do as coaches is we create healthy, fulfilling lives with Beachbody. So we have our own life, and we're on our own health and fitness journey, but then we also help other people create healthy lifestyles with Beachbody. So Beachbody has over 50 plus programs. There are new ones every few months that they come out with that are awesome, and we love getting to do them and try them and always getting to mix it up. They have a lot of nutrition support. They have a portion control, which has been life-changing since it came out. I mean, it was a big deal in my life, and I've seen it work for so many people in the past year and a half. Shakeology is amazing. It's not just a protein shake. It's got, it's packed with superfoods. It's got no artificial ingredients, no preservatives. I say no nasties. And it's designed for our Western culture. So it helps meet the needs and obstacles of our Western diet. And then they have the performance line. So if you're wanting to really up your game and build muscle and do really hardcore workouts, then that's there for you. One thing about the programs that I didn't mention is just the fact that they have programs for everyone. So no matter if you're a beginner and you're just starting, or you've been on your journey a long time and you're, very fit, they have something for everybody out there. And that's one of the things that we love, is that we can always help, hook or connect someone with a program that's going to fit their needs. So that's just a little bit about the lifestyle.
So you may be wondering, what exactly does a coach do? Well, first and foremost, we inspire. And I say that meaning that we use social media. We basically just live our healthy life out loud. And we help people. That's kind of the core of we as coaches and what we do. We use social media as that outlet and a tool to reach people. And that's where we run our challenge groups and things like that. And I'll go over what a challenge group is here in just a minute. We also will dive into personal development. Whenever I first started coaching, this was something I had never done before. And so I was a little bit hesitant. I wasn't quite sure about it, but I will say this is such a crucial part to growing as a coach and, developing who you are and who your team wants to be. And so not only are we continually working on our physical journey, we're continually improving internally. And so we read personal development books, or we listen to personal development books, things like that on a daily basis. Next, we interact and invite. This is the fun part, really. This is where we get to reconnect with old friends, and we get to build new relationships. And this is where that trust happens with our challengers. So it's very important and very crucial that we spend a little bit of time doing that throughout our week. Then we also recruit. We build and add to our team. We want to create a team and supportive atmosphere. And so we recruit to that. And that's one way that we receive income. And Alyssa's going to go over this too, as well as selling products and things like that. Not in a non-salesy way, of course, like Acacia said. And then, of course, we exercise, we work out, we eat right, we meal plan and meal prep, we drink our Shakeology daily. These are all the fundamentals of what a coach does throughout our days and our weeks. So, what is a challenge group? What does this look like? What exactly does it mean? A challenge group is where you're going to find motivation and inspiration and support and things like that. Things that will provide accountability for you to achieve your goals. So it is a private Facebook group, typically is how we do it. And we're all individuals, all working towards our own goals. And this is where, like I said, we share meal plans and new ideas and recipes, and how if we're having a bad day, for example, and we are really struggling to get in our workout, we'll go to that challenge group, we'll go to that group, and we may see someone who has had an equally challenging day, but they haven't let that stop them from getting their exercise in. So that motivates us to get our exercise in. So go ahead. So you may be asking also, who makes a good coach? Would I fit as a good coach? Well, if you're motivated, if you're passionate, if you are a team player, if you're a goal crusher, you love helping others, and you are seeking freedom, these are all great attributes to a good coach. And so these, a lot of women or a lot of coaches, because there are men too, start out because there's a need, right? There's something that they're missing, whether that is being home with their kids, maybe it's additional income, paying off debt, whatever those needs are, there's a reason why you're interested in this. And so all the coaches here we're seeking freedom. We're seeking freedom from time constraints on our current jobs. We're seeking, abilities to have our cars paid off, or our home paid off, or whatever that looks like for you. These are things that would make a good coach. So if any of those apply to you, then you know that this may be a good fit for you. Coaches don't have to have fitness experience whatsoever. They don't have to be medical or nutrition experts, and they don't have to be fit from day one. You can be working on your journey, just starting out on your journey, and decide to coach. It is an awesome way for you to have the accountability. I know for me, that's been a huge asset to being a coach is I probably would have given up months ago just because I wouldn't typically have the accountability. So that's crucial to us coaches. So why become a coach? Well, of course, you can get into the best shape of your life. Most coaches have amazing transformations from the programs that they have completed. You get to work out for a job. I mean, that's pretty awesome, right? You'll also receive 25% off of all Beachbody products. Travel. We 3 girls recently got to go on a leadership retreat to Utah, and it was amazing. It was so fun. It was expenses paid too. You can't beat that. And then, of course, as I mentioned earlier, the freedom, the designing your hours and your life and living your life the way you dreamed it to be, not bound by paycheck to paycheck. Financial freedom and finding your passion and living with purpose, helping people. It just doesn't get better than that.
No, it definitely doesn't. So you're probably asking okay, so that's awesome. I get to help people and find my passion. And truthfully, we run those challenge groups, and why Beachbody puts so much effort into that is because 70% of people that buy a challenge pack or a program or a home fitness program, they don't complete the program without support. And so Beachbody noticed that, and that's why they launched the Coach Network, because they wanted to see people have success with their programs, right? They don't want to just sell a bunch of programs, they want to change lives. And so that's where coaching comes in, that we aren't salespeople. We're not just selling something and not following up. If you sold just a product to someone, like a candle or something like that, you probably wouldn't keep contacting them every day to see how it smelled or if they liked it, right? That would maybe be a little weird. But what we're doing is we're not selling them a fitness program. We're really helping them create a healthy lifestyle and to stick with goals and to check in. So I view when I have a new challenger customer, when they hit purchase, what I'm doing is that's just starting our journey together. And that is getting us going and supporting each other and really becoming a fit fam together. So your income in Beachbody and as a coach will be a direct reflection of the number of lives that you change. So the more people that you impact and that you serve and that you inspire, the more lives you'll change. And I know that can feel a little overwhelming, hey, I'm not at my goal weight, or I'm not an expert, or I don't know if I inspire people. But know that just by being consistent and adding value to people's lives, adding positivity, adding recipes and tips and other things, people will be inspired. They want positivity in their life as they scroll their news feed and see so much drama and, awful stories in the news. Your positivity and light will be reflected, and they will be excited about that. So you get a 25% commission on sales. So any sale, just meaning that, when people purchase that challenge pack, which is the Shakeology and workout and meal plan combo, that we really help people get those, because we know that success doesn't just come from working out, but what you put into your body as well. So you get a 25% commission on anything that people purchase through your Beachbody website. And then some other ways to earn are through our team cycle bonuses, or the bonuses that come from adding people to your team. And that could feel a little funky too. Great, now, how do I do that? I have to recruit people. I have to make them want to be coaches too. But it really happens so naturally and organically. As you're helping people and inspiring them, and they're making changes, and the people in their life see what they're doing, they want to jump on board too, and they want to pay it forward. And I think that's the biggest thing, is this community that we create. People want to pay it forward. They want to help other people feel as awesome as they are, and not feel I think we all have a story, like Acacia was saying, talk to your sponsor coach and see theirs, but we all have some kind of turning point that made us ready to not only coach, but be a challenger and change our lifestyle. And so I think, as we're helping people do that, they're going to influence people in their life who also want to do this too. So it just happens organically. So basically, you'll build a team of like-minded people that have similar goals. They're going to teach other people how to get healthy. And then you'll enjoy the team bonuses from your volume. And then there's quarterly bonuses and lots of, we can send you all the details of the compensation plan if you have specifics about that. But know that you're just helping and encouraging others to have fun and to inspire others and to succeed. And then you also get to help bless others with financial freedom of, having a business from home, helping them pay for their groceries, helping them pay their car payment, or do these little things that make such a huge difference in all of our budgets. So we want to talk just a little bit about income potential. We know that talking numbers can be kind of sticky, but we want to openly show that there is opportunity here, kind of depending on what you're looking for. So I definitely started the business. I was working full time, having a high risk pregnancy, and just doing a few hours of Beachbody each day kind of in the beginning. And then I've grown it more now. But so the first month you can see I made a little over $100. By a year I was making a little over $1,000, and now I'm making about $1,500. So that's definitely making a big impact for my family. And then you can see, so Jaylyn is another coach on our team, and she really dove in and does this as a full-time job from the very beginning. And so, her first month she made a couple $100, and by a year she's making $1,000 or $5,000 a month. And then just continued to go up from there. So Beachbody doesn't guarantee any level of financial success, but we want you to see these numbers to know that it is possible, and that with some heart and hustle and hard work and really just being passionate about inspiring others, that you can really create financial freedom and make a financial change for your family. So you might be asking yourself, all right, this sounds awesome. I've been following my coach for a while, and this presentation answered the questions I have, except for how to get started. So let's talk a little bit about that. So how you join is with a challenge pack, like I talked about. So there is a $39.95 coach enrollment fee. But if you sign up with the challenge pack, then that fee's waived. And signing up with the challenge pack is really important, because we are sharing our story, not selling products. So if you're not creating a story with Beachbody, then you won't have something to share. So that challenge pack helps you get going with some at-home fitness. And no, you don't have to only love at-home fitness or only do that, but you want to have that as an option. And then Shakeology, you'll start using that and feeling the benefits and being able to share those. And then, the meal plans, a lot of the programs now come with that portion control meal plan, so you can, demonstrate how that works and kind of see that, so you can help your challengers. So the challenge pack is definitely the best way to get started. So you'll sign up with a challenge pack, waive that coach starting fee, and then starting the second month, there is a $15.95 monthly fee that covers your maintenance of your websites and customer service and all of that. So as a small business owner, I know that there's so much headache with customer service and returns and stocking products, and we don't have to do any of that. So Beachbody handles all of that, the details for that. We just have our link that people order from, and the products get to them, and then they handle returns and all of that. So it's really awesome. So even with that $15.95 monthly fee, you're still saving about $15 a month on your Shakeology. So Shakeology is $130 retail, and then with your discount, we get it for like a little under $100, and then with our fee, so it comes out to being about $115 a month. So even if you just love Shakeology and decide like, okay, I don't know how I'm going to do with growing this business, but you'll already still be getting a discount on that awesome shake that we could talk your ear off about how much we love it. You can cancel at any time. So there's no commitment, no penalty, no fines, nothing like that. You just turn in, you email over a form, and you can cancel your account. But obviously, why would you want to do that? You're getting a discount on Shakeology. You're part of an awesome Fit Fam and this community, and you represent a great company. Also, if you are military or your spouse is military, then you can sign up for free and you can waive that monthly $15.95 coach fee. So that's just an awesome benefit for military, United States military members. All right. So thank you so much again for joining us. We are just so honored that you took a little bit of time to hear more about Beachbody and what we do as coaches and how it works. And we are so excited to add awesome women to our team, mostly women. Sometimes we add men, but mostly women to our team. And we would just be honored if you decided to join us. So thanks again, and we hope to see you soon.
Hi, guys.
Thanks.